friend of mine told me a story that took place in his neighborhood. There was a guy many, many years ago who was searching. And he went around the world and he ended up in Thailand or India and ultimately became a monk or something of that type. And then came back to Eretz Yisrael, found himself and became a very chashuv individual, married, family. His daughter married a young Talmud Chacham who became a Rosh Kollel. And his Kollel was having a malka to raise money. And my friend's on the committee. Rosh Kollel was going to speak and the father-in-law was going to introduce his son-in-law. And somebody, as the committee, found the picture of him when he was a monk. And they wanted to show it, I guess, on a screen or whatever, as like a shtick. And my friend jumped in and knocked it out right away. Can you imagine the busha of getting up for your son-in-law, who's a Rosh Kollel, and showing a picture of you as a monk? One of the most chashuv parshas in the Torah is Yisro. It's the parsha of Matan Torah. And Hashem himself says, Vayishma Yisro, kohen midyan chosin Moshe. Wait a second. Hashem brings up that he was a monk? He's way past it. He's got a son of Moshe Rabbeinu. He's the Rosh Kollel of Klal Yisrael. Aren't we not supposed to remind Baalei Teshuva about their past? Why would Hashem, on the front page of this parsha, bring up that he was the Kohen Midyan? So I heard a beautiful idea from my friend Yeshaya Kalani. He quoted this sefer called Eitzos V'Hadrachos. It's written by a man named Rav Yaakov Greenwald. Rav Yaakov Greenwald was very involved in people's mental health and emotional health and used to correspond with the Stipler. And the Stipler writes to him the following. He must have been somebody who was struggling. Sheyeda, you should know. Shedafra hachisaron hazeh, this lacking. V'hanisayin ha'atzum, and this tremendous challenge. Hema kalim, these are the vessels. Shenasan HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that Hashem gave you. Shishamesh oso, that you're going to use liftoach es kochosav hanafshiyim, to open up your strength. V'yaviu lehashlemasam, this is going to open up your spiritual power. You think you fell, you think you're in a challenge, you think you have lack. That feeling of unworthiness is your path to your greatness. And he quotes Rav Tzadok HaKohen, Shebema sheyitzro tokfo, whatever the Yetzer is pushing you biyoser, where the Yetzer is getting you, that area, hu akeli, la'osam hadavarim biyoser, this is your path to those things, lios nikiyim v'zachim etzlo. The Stipler of Tzadok and the Tzadikim are telling us the following thing: whenever you feel the taiva, when you feel you're lacking, when you feel your unholiness, and you tell yourself, that must mean that I am far from Hashem, that just means you have the potential to get even closer to Hashem. The unworthiness is your path to greatness. The challenge is the proof that you have the ability to soar. So Rishaya says to me, why is it Kohen Midyan Chosin Moshe? That wasn't a knock. Kadosh Baruch Hu was saying, you know why he became Chosin Moshe for? Because he was Kohen Midyan. He took his power to be the Kohen Midyan and he turned it around and he became Chosin Moshe. One of the reasons why we can't overcome challenge is because we feel like if I'm in a challenge, I am unworthy. It is a sign of my lack of holiness. It's the opposite. Great people are the ones that take their challenges and use it to open up their power. The next time you're in a challenge, the next time you're in a dark place, the next time you're facing a moment where you feel Yayush, I want you to look in the mirror and say, am I going to be a Kohen Midyan or am I going to be a Chosin Moshe? The choice is ours.